you're right. And how many birds did we say that had died in the school windows? You. Yes, you're right. And what do you think about our project, about our prototype? Is there anything that we can improve? And do you have any questions? You. Because even if it's not very dark, it can prevent the reflection of the birds so that they will see the dots and not the window and the reflection. You.
When will you start
Like after this video, we are going to ask the permission of the principals and administration to see if we can actually paste them. We are also going to ask the permission of the teachers, and if they say yes, we are going to start gluing them and pasting them on the windows.
You.
and are you going to put it on every single window like the
And no, we're going to start pasting them in middle school hallways and to classrooms on seventh grade. And then after a time, if we see that it actually works, we will expand this project and actually paste them on the cafeteria and our classrooms.
You.
How do you plan on collecting data that will show if these work or not?
For example, the teachers that we already surveyed, we will ask them, like after a few weeks, when we paste them if it works, and if they tell that they have seen that birds crash are reduced, then we will see if it works. Also, we're going to like ask again employees or of the people that we already asked if they have seen less or more bird strikes around school.
And because this is a problem that's been happening we're going to continue working for next years, so we can still continue collecting data like next year or like until we graduate, because this is a problem that we want to continue working on.
I have two questions. My first question is, how will the product you're going to choose to put on the window, how are you going to make sure that it doesn't negatively impact the environment? Meaning, what if it falls off, or is it a sustainable item that you're putting up there? And number two, part of our cafeteria, for example, is like an open concept so that the students feel connected to the environment. So how will the product you choose still allow them to feel connected to the environment in an open way?
So for the first question, my father works in a company called Henkel. So this company is really good at plastics and glue. So I asked my father what type of glue was more eco-friendly and which one lasts the most. So after what he said, we're going to choose what he told us to. And for the second one, the dots that we're going to paste are going to be of a light color. So the sun will still pass through them so it wouldn't block any of the light.
And for example, in the entrance of middle school, we already pasted some like prototypes similar, and they're like little birds. But we're going to prevent that blocks the view from the environment because it has like 10 centimeters of distance, so we don't want to make them like that's a distance with research that it's gonna help, and also that it's not gonna block like so much the environment.
Have you thought about surveying or getting some other data, like Tricia was saying, about like the effect on students in the classroom? Like if you are putting stuff on the windows in the classroom, does it affect their mood or their learning environment at all? Have you thought about that?
Like we did a survey asking if people would like to see these stickers in the windows, and most of the people said that they wouldn't mind. And the ones that said no, we asked why, and they also said because they didn't want the light to stop coming on the classrooms. So we actually came up with the idea of a product that the light wouldn't stop coming in, so it wouldn't affect them that much.
Are you going to re-ask them later after you put this?
Yeah.
Santi.
how will this benefit the rest of the environment?
Because the biodiversity of the birds and all of the ecosystem that surrounds the school is going to get better because of the birds are not going to die, are not going to strike through the window, so they will not get injured or they're going to die around the school property.
And also birds have a huge impact in the ecosystems in the school and in the world. So if we prevent them from crashing into the windows, then we can't affect that much the biodiversity.
Guys,
Thank you very much.